This here is not my house. Might come to surprise to somebody, even though I doubt it. But yeah, this is my new house. This is where I'm living, which means that it's time to move out once again. So here is how it will work out. We have the two houses and we need to bring the stuff from one house to another. At the start, we started doing it manually. But there is a problem. It takes too much time and we cannot take the big furniture. So we hired a guy with a truck and make everything much easier. Now, I don't know why I'm explaining to you this, because this is how usually it plays out. But you know, if anybody has doubts, I got you, buddy. So yeah, this is the plan, and we have to do the whole moving out in a couple of hours, and with my brother that looks something like this. So I knew that it was about to be the worst chaos. And I was right. Our room never looked so horrible. We had boxes laying around, clothes on the floor. It just looked like a fucking tornado got in the house. And this was the state of the whole house. We had boxes. And, you know, I mean, how do you describe this? It's a disaster. Apart from the bathroom, I mean, it does look quite decent, but there's nothing in the bathroom. But the living room and the kitchen just look like a fucking World War III zone. But eventually, we managed to sort everything out. So we brought everything in the ground floor so that it would be easier to load in the truck. And a lot of haters will say that this was a bad shot, but hold up a second. In my defense, I was holding my phone with one hand, I was holding other stuff with the other hand, and I'm shy filming in public, so that's my excuse right there. And actually, it wasn't that bad of a shot. Come on, it's decent. So after 2 hours of loading, we were headed to house numero dos, where we had some problems with the truck. Long story short, the door had no interest in opening, but eventually it did, and we started the extraction process. And for that, I used this fella that helped me transfer the furniture, even though sometimes I just went all in caveman style. And my brother used this supermarket cart for boxes and bags. Now, a lot of things did actually break during the ride, like this piece of furniture right here. His legs just snapped off, and you can really blame many things. Some things are really old and cannot really absorb the ride. We did actually leave a lot of things behind in the old house, like the oven right here. And honestly, some other things that I'm very surprised they handle gravity without snapping in half. So we just bought new stuff, like the sofa right here. And the kitchen, which I actually built myself with the help of another guy. So you can call me Bob the Builder from now on. After a couple of hours, all the stuff was in the new house and it was a mess. We had to sleep around boxes and I had to wake up the next morning at 5 AM just to go to work. And the next day, I tried to bring some order in the room. And a couple of days after that, everything was at its place. In my opinion, moving out is really refreshing. Just it gives you a new pair of walls to stare at whilst you go about your life. Even though it's really nice to just throw an anchor and say to yourself, okay, this is where I'll be living, I do feel like moving out has a very positive aspect to it. But yeah, this was my story of moving out the 100th time. Hope you enjoyed. If you like, subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.